Hello and welcome back to Fee Gaming. We have last time we had just finished getting our registration with the Bracer Guild, which is the tutorial, so to speak. We can finally start actually doing stuff. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua. Oh hi, Rich. It looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the Bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler. Anyway, we had just passed the Bracer exam. We are officially Bracers now, and the story's on the verge of beginning in earnest. Congratulations! You two are now official members of the Bracer Guild. From now on, I'm going to be passing jobs out to you like candy. Bring it on, is all I have to say. I look forward to working with the guild. Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke! Huh? It's you two? Ugh, great. It's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the "oh great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. Ugh, you're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in the barrel than the milk that comes from the Purcell farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we're qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers. More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony, on the other hand. Quit being a killjoy. Wow! You two are great! I'm so happy for the both of you! Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair! I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle. What's with the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even become a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. But you'd better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke, he's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something. Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant by, when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. More like anxious. And now, exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Oh, first things first. Let's get that newspaper. I forgot the voice I gave this guy. How can I help you? Did you manage to become braces? Not brazers. Bracers. You bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. By the way, Mr. Brennan, did the Bell News come in yet? Yeah, it came in a little after noon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then. That comes to 100 mirror, please. The Bell News issue 1. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? Sure does. But the Bell News has an excellent reporter and cameraman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to the Queen Elizabeth's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. It's a recipe book. What's this supposed to be for? There's tons of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs over time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. I happen to agree with this rule personally. I love my sweets. Learned the maple cookie recipe. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food and learn the recipe. I'd love that ability, by the way. It's as simple as that. As you're travelling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not like I don't like cooking at all, it's just I've never seemed to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. Oh, I'm sure you've shocked your father's taste buds plenty enough, Estelle. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using the to-go meals adds a recipe to the recipe book. You can then use those recipes that you've learnt, and as long as you have the ingredients, the food can be made. There are two types of meals: sit-down meals, which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. And you can get these ingredients from stores and monsters. Now we can go to that restaurant to get the spaghetti recipe. By the way, Mr. Rinnan, how did you know that today was our last day of training? Probably the fact that I told you like 10 minutes ago. Aha! In a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities here in Roland. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here. I shouldn't have expected anything less from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding. The women here especially love to gossip. Right, we're going to be doing another round of talking to people. The way this game really does their interactions is every major event, where people change locations and they have new things to say. I'm so distressed. He's my type and I'd like to accept his proposal, but this place is not my ideal situation. Is the place or whatever really that important? Of course it is! This could be the memory of a lifetime. It may be the place that comes to my mind when I'm an old grandma and lying on my deathbed. I just can't accept an alleyway like this as being that place. I guess this type of thing can only be understood by those involved. He has passionately confessed his love to me on several occasions, but the situation has never been right. It would be great if he'd just say it to me in a bit more of a romantic place. I've confessed to her several times since this morning, but I can't get her to accept my love. It doesn't seem like she hates me or anything. What am I doing wrong? Uni should be back any time now, but that's odd of her not to be home by now. Estelle, Joshua, if you see my Uni, could you tell her to come home? She's never broken curfew before, but I'm worried because she's just a little girl. That reminds me, it seems like she's always been hanging around with Pat and Luke, but she really doesn't have to play around with those boys all the time. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Now that's a bit of foreshadowing. It's almost time for my husband to come home from work. I'd better get to work on preparing dinner. I know the voices have changed significantly. I'm trying to do voices that don't kill my throat as bad. I've already started dinner for the night. I'm making plenty, so hopefully my husband will be coming home today. Staying overnight in the mine and working through the night is pretty common for him. I love my daddy so much. He's so strong and he's always nice to me. The omens we see today are built using the structure of a clock. Therefore, even old technicians such as myself can tinker with some of their parts. When it comes to these quartz circuits, however, I'm a bit out of my league. I don't know who invented these things, but they're extremely complicated little machines. Hey, you're doing good work so far. Ah, what's that emblem on your chest? Congratulations, you two. So you finally became bracers, huh? Hehe, thanks. Estelle, you're way too proud of yourself. Why do you always have to ruin the moment, Joshua? I should be happy because I've earned it. You should at least let me bask in the glory for a minute. Sometimes you can just be so... But Estelle, now that you've become a bracer, you're going to have to get over your little, problem with orbital arts. Man, you too. Why do you have to go and spoil my day by saying things like that? If you have any other business needs, don't forget to stop by. Alright, well, let's do the newest braces. Do I have enough? Don't have any more of those. Don't have enough for impede either. Maybe I should just open another slot then. No, can't afford that. Okay, never mind. Oh, my bag. Good afternoon. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. Why are they all Scottish now? Is it Scottish or is it Welsh? I don't know my accents that well. So how do your training go? Oh, that emblem on your chest means I shouldn't have expected anything less from Cassius's kids. One minute. But we're still bracers in training. I see, but, well, I knew you were going to have to give up your part-time job here sooner or later. Yes, I'm really sorry about that. Don't sweat it. I knew it would happen eventually when I hired you on. It's a shame though, there's hardly anyone out there with such a, with as good an eye for weapons as you. But that's the path you've chosen. So get out there and show us what you're made of. Joshua, I'm sad to see you go though. But I know it was going to happen someday, so there's no use crying over it. Prevents poisoning. Actually, poison is... I always get those two mixed up. Silver earring. And silver earring. Poison's always a horrible thing. Okay. Hey Estelle and Joshua, is it true that you really became bracers? You're always the first one to hear everything, aren't you, Claire? This is just what I expected. I saw the potential in you both way back. Yep, You're going to get out there and earn a lot of success, right? I like Sherazad's adult charm, but I'm partial to both you and Joshua. Huh? I'll take that as a compliment. The drama's finally going to begin. I'm so excited. Oh, looks like I missed a spot when I was doing my rounds earlier. It seems like somehow I'll be able to get the lumber I wanted. Simon, our Septian purchases are going through fine, right? Since I spared no effort in coming all the way to Ruin, failure is not an option. Let's see. I've made the contract with some people at the Marga mine, and we're working out a few business details at the moment. Please wait a little longer. I'd better get back to the mine before the boss figures out I ditched work. Really? You're completely finished with your training? Yay! We finally finished this year. I'm officially a real bracer. Well, congratulations, Estelle. You've always wanted to be a bracer ever since you were a kid, right? But don't bracers have a lot of dangerous jobs? Yeah, something like that. Joshua, Estelle, don't overdo it. And watch out for each other, please. Estelle has this tendency to get in over her head. That's a very good observation, Alicia. Oh, it's not Alicia. Alicia. The only problem is that Estelle doesn't realize this herself. I'm standing right here, you guys. Joshua, I just care about you. Sorry, I misread that. Joshua and I just care about you. That's all. Estelle, that's all. Anyway, don't get too full of yourself and end up getting hurt, okay? Okay. Just like, yes, Mom. It looks like that female over there came from, female merchant over there came from Bose. Not only does she seem smart, but she's extremely attractive as well. Then again, she'd probably never give me the time of day. Her accent is a little different though. Ah, good, I learned the recipe this time. Anything else? French fries? Oh, I don't have enough money to do make all these purchases. Come on, move. There we go. Hey. My son-in-law is still half a man when it comes to this business. This isn't an easy job, and it takes a good 2 to 3 years to become a real woodsman. In my opinion, there are 2 kinds of enjoyment that come from food. Put bluntly, there are eating and cooking. But I think my passion for cooking outweighs the other. In my case, my passion for eating drastically outweighs my passion for cooking. I just can't get my head around cooking. Of course, I enjoy eating delicious food as well. The joy of eating and the joy of cooking. Well, Estelle, I haven't seen you around here for a while. It's been some time since you graduated from Sunday school, right? Did you say hi to Alicia? She started helping around here not too long ago. Please visit her if you have some time. She's been waiting to see you. My son Pat has gone since this morning. I hope he's not getting into any trouble with that Luke. I'm worried about what he's up to. In any case, what is my husband doing up in his room without giving any attention to his own son? Oh, idiots. Our family is in danger of falling apart. Thanks to the airliners in recent days, even Roland has been able to get a good selection of books. And thanks to that, I find myself to buy a new one each time I head to the store. But I get yelled at by my wife for getting so many. So maybe I should cut back a bit. I've only got the first chapter of this novel, so if you want it, I'll give it to you. I'll probably read that one in the next episode. I'm not sure how long I've been recording though. Oh. Just when I thought Luke had come home, he took off out the door again. I told that boy that dinner was almost ready too. That boy is always running around like his pants are on fire. He just can't sit still for 2 minutes. Well, at least we didn't miss the book. Is there anyone to talk to? Oh. It's such a warm day today, isn't it? It looks like we'll be able to take a nice afternoon nap. Yeah. Well, at least she's done it underneath the umbrella. Let's talk to the pervert. Luscious chocolate skin, captivating ruby eyes. Scheherazad's quite the exotic beauty, wouldn't you say? She's got that fascinating charm that people in the world just don't have. Alan's off in his little world again. I've actually gone drinking with Scheherazade before. But the strange thing is, I have absolutely no memory of that time. Maybe I should try and ask her out again. There were no cute girls on the flight this morning. I guess all I can do now is look forward to the flight this afternoon. Hey, at least he knows what he wants, right? We've got an unusual guest staying here at the moment. She appears to be a student from Virginia's Royal Academy. I've heard she's come here to study about Roland. I finally arrived here in Roland. I think the first thing I'm going to do is have a look around. How did she arrive in Roland without the airport attendant noticing her? Because he would have most certainly made a comment. Estelle, you seem to be rather cheerful today. Did something wonderful happen in your life? Hehehe. Yes, I guess you could say that. She's been going around bragging about how she became a bracer all day. Joyous occasions are indeed a wonderful thing. But it is at times when things go well that we should gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead. O goddess Adius of the firmament. That's a key point to keep in mind, by the way. Please guide these unseasoned youths. In the later games, they don't actually mention of the firmament. I believe that's a Libelle specific regional quirk of their beliefs. I have played the other Trails, well, some of the other Trails games after all. I'm a newly assigned sister to this chapel. I was recently transferred here from the royal city to Roland. This place is surrounded by greenery, and everyone in town is so kind. I think I'm going to enjoy it here. Father Divine is a bit strict though, but he is someone I can respect a lot. I mean, I don't think I'd mind a peaceful job like that. Not really religious myself though. Anyone else to talk to? I think that's everyone, right? Yeah. Okay. Estelle! Joshua! I'm glad I found you two. Oh. Hi, Ina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite the hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not too long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Esmalus? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Charizard is out on other bracer business. So I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Josh and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just became qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that! Understood. The Esmer's Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through the Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua. We don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. And as much of an emergency as it is, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.